I have limited time, so depending on what day it is, like I may have to take a day off work to do all to be the commentator for the tournament or whatnot. I mean, there's just a lot of variables there, but I mean, I'm willing to do that. But I did not realize, I didn't think for a second, our channel's live 24/7, and every Spellweaver knows our channel. Could just host it here. It's on 24/7, so that's a great idea, actually. If you don't recommend that in forums, I'll recommend it. That's a good idea. I like that idea. Well done. Well thought out. So I can't actually metabolic overcharge this guy because I can metabolic overcharge that guy. Gaboom! He wasn't activated, so it would be kind of silly to put an implant on him. Because remember, they get a weakness emblem after that, so... okay. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. So I'm going to put a grappling hook on here. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we're definitely not going to lose this guy. So we're going to sacrifice him. We're going to move her up to the front line. And then I'm going to Wisdom Shrine. And I'm going to Library Guard. And then we're going to kill the Blood Witch Harpy. And he's unstoppable from metabolic overcharges, so I kill the Harpy and push damage into his face. I'm telling you, I really overlooked implants for the longest time, and I'm glad I finally now am... well, I'm glad I watched Senelian play this deck, and I was like, holy crap, that's exactly what Vamp Lamp was missing. It was too slow. This gives it that burst damage, and it's just incredible. Do it, I spammed that post too much today. I didn't read all. Generally, if there's a post that long, what I'll do is I'll kind of skip to the last few posts, unless it's like really important. Because what is this guy doing? Word of painting the heck out of me. Huh? Interesting. Okay, so another metabolic overcharger. This thing is getting huge. And we're gonna cycle a Helm of Dominion back, give us some more mana. All right. And remember, we only need one wisdom level, and we already meet it, so... He's got no mana. So we are going all in with 11 damage on this guy. This is actually very not Vamp Lampish at all. I only run 2 vampires, 2 vampirisms, and those haven't showed up. There are 4 lamps in here, we haven't seen them yet. But that essentially is like a secondary win condition. Wow. Did you guys see that? Did that just go flying off the screen? What the hell was that? It's potentially unfair. I will tell you, in the few times I've played this deck, this is the first time I've been able to pull out metabolic overchargers on my gross experiment that much. For example, don't click Helm of Dominion, because it will attach and does absolutely nothing and wastes that card, so... see, there we go. We lose all the... Oh, hello, hello. He's holding 2 mana back. Am I worried? Should I be worried? The Vampirism put us over the top. Why is he holding 2 mana? She didn't have anything that can kill. Alright, so, yeah. You want to see me lose a game to learn why I lost. Are you saying that you don't think I'm going to lose with this game? Or with this deck? Alright. Alright, I gotta check on Trials again because I really want to play Trials. I can't do it with 5 people, that's just not enough. Alright, here we go. Stuntman Kindle, welcome to the show. It's all about the implants. With a little... It's actually the Vamp Lamp implant. Or implant Vamp Lamp. As coined by Senelian. This is also the stream where we watch a queue window for a very long time, because apparently, even though there are 80 people online, not in-game, it takes forever to queue up a particular ranked game. I don't know why. Maybe they're all playing friendly now. Maybe the devs have actually put that split in between friendly and ranked, so there's no cross-queuing going on. Maybe that's why. Why don't we try that? Let's play just for fun and friendly and see what happens. Does not look like there's much of a difference. Yep. I could also reset every 30 seconds and never queue into a game because I'm impatient. Well, I guess I'll make that forum post since we're waiting. Where was that? Let's see, closed beta tournament. And of course I start typing and we go, ooh, that is not... Alright, it's advanced to Spina 2, so we gotta be careful. That's not a good start either. Let's pull Grappling Hook out, because we can always pull it with a Gross Experiment. And yes, that's what I want. I always want to start with that Dominion Shrine. Apparently this is the optimal start. Is Dominion Shrine into Spoiled Aristocrat, and then we can do something like a Gross Experiment next. So he threw away a Cataclysm. I wonder what he's worried about. I would be worried about these Gross Experiments myself. Boom! Look at this! Bam! Okay. Bam. No implants. Okay, so how do we get rid of this guy? He's a 3-speed. I could helm. No, I can't helm him. Let's throw away. Let's throw away the helm right now. We don't need that. That's a mid to late game. Interesting. What we could do... Oh, it requires 2 levels. Son of a mother. So what I was thinking was... I could use this, bring this down to a 0-1. Unfortunately, it requires 2 levels, and we don't have 2 levels. So we're going to Gross Experiment. Nothing. And what's he going to kill? He's probably going to kill this. But it's unstoppable, so it will push in 2 damage before it dies. Oh, 1 damage, I'm sorry. Yeah, it needed 2 to kill the Deadly Assassin. Sorry, watch some forums. We are going to do this. And I don't need to do that. Because I have Vampirism. Dope! See what happens when you try to read forums instead of playing a game? Alright, there we go. And, yeah. Deck is working again. It's almost like an autopilot, like I'm just face rolling. We just bang the keyboard. That's the easiest way to play. Could this become the Cancer deck? I don't know. Let's see. Hypnotizing Whispers is a good card. I like it. Essentially, he's reorganizing the top 5 cards of my deck, which is not all that great. Probably going to do Library Guard next turn to kind of help cycle whatever he's. Okay, so he's going to play Spoiled Aristocrat, and then he's going to put 4 more in some other order. Interesting. But that doesn't get activated without... he's going to Mind Extortion. I have no... yeah, I have no spells in my hand, so that was a... He knows what I have in my hand now, unfortunately. And it looks like we're going to get an extra mana. And we're gonna... What happened? Oh, he quit. We're gonna get a reward. Alright, I get more gold for going into ranked, and I don't think it makes a difference right now, so let's just stick with ranked. Why am I concerned about gold? Well, as a matter of fact, on my quests too, I always go for the highest gold amount. I don't care about card packs, I don't care about anything else. I go for the highest gold amount because the more gold I have, the more trials I can play. It's simple as that. Death Poems, Advanced Espina. You know what I found was interesting in the forum post today was people were trying to rate... there was Gath Red Ghetto, who's a very good player, and then somebody else I wasn't familiar with. Trying to rate the heroes as far as Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Basic Despina was ranked on the bottom. I thought that was crazy. The fact that you can refill your mana, I don't think a lot of them have played with her a lot because I love Basic Despina. The fact that I can refill my mana is huge. And they're like, well, yeah, you can't use it early game. That's okay. The fact that I can essentially have 10 mana, recharge it, and go and basically play 20 mana in one turn is huge. I just think they're overlooking something. Yeah, so we didn't get our Spoiled Aristocrats in our turn 1. So we're going to Cathedral the Knights into Gross Experiment. Mind Extortion. What are we going to lose? We don't have any spells. All implants. Implants are not spells. They may act similar, but they are not. Therefore, Mind Extortion. Oh, artifacts. Ooh. Good play. We don't need Grappling Hook. Although, yeah, let's attach that. Makes it harder to remove, basically. I get less gold if I lose, but I don't lose. Who plays to lose, right? Am I right? Play to win. Play to win. Huh. What are we waiting for? Okay, so, oh, okay. Deadly Assassin. Or Shadow Step Assassin. No implants to pull in. It looks like I did make the right move, because now I can do a second Dominion Shrine, which is a little out of character. I don't need 2 Dominion Shrines, but I can essentially neuter this guy so he doesn't do any damage. And then I actually need to cycle cards here, because I need another shrine. There it is. I can't play anything else right now, but I can push in 2 damage anyway. You're right. I get it. If you're trying to play play statistics, you know, by the odds, the fact that you lose less in friendly, but you gain 20 less. There's probably some statistics somewhere that even out to where if you just play friendly all the time, you're going to farm more gold than if you did ranked, unless you're like a top player. Yeah, that's probably true. Alright, so I'm going to have to use that Wisdom Shrine for card draw, though, because I don't really have it. So the cool thing you gotta remember about this deck is I need 1 Wisdom level, but there are only 2 cards, aside from my hero power, that require a Wisdom level. That is Lamp, and that's Library Guard. So until I draw into one of those, I really don't need to... Ooh, Assassinate. Good deal. Okay, gonna do this. If I Temptress and Deceit, he's gonna kill it. So if I Shadow Step Assassin, I can match his speed and kill it that way. And I think that's gonna be the play. I really need my Vampirism to take out this Power Seeker. Luckily, it doesn't stay at whatever you buff it at. But oh my god, the Assassinates, look at this. So we can always target this with Vampirism, or with Vampiric Touch. Yeah. So what are we gonna do? This is nuts, man. I'm gonna lose my Temptress of Deceit if I play her. Just throwing her out there is of no value whatsoever. I can't attack with her. The Power Seeker is going to kill her immediately because he's going to buff up the Power Seeker. So it's essentially just wasting the card. I mean, I can't even use her to block with because she's too slow. So we're probably going to take 5 damage here from the Power Seeker. But the good news is it will die from Vampiric Touch next turn, after taking 5 damage to the face. Okay, I'm waiting on you, Death Poems. I haven't noticed any changes that I would like to make to this deck, although at the start of the stream I made 1 change. I bumped down the Wisdom Shrines 1 and bumped up the Dominion Shrine, the basic Shrines 1. I just changed the number because there's only 2 cards essentially that... Jesus. Yeah. That happened. Power Seeker is killing me. Alright, so we're going to kill the Power Seeker. And we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Okay, now we're back on target. And what's cool is the Shadow Step Assassin cannot do a damn thing. It can block. It can block. I just can't do any damage. And because it can't do any damage, the Deadly moniker does not affect anything it hits. Now, if you play something like a Vampirism, however, this does get a buff to 1, and then it's game on. So, how do we keep our Temptress of Deceit alive to draw some cards? Keep in mind it costs 1. Still waiting. Alright, fair enough. Let's cycle. Don't want Vampirism yet. Although, had I played Vampirism... Yeah, that's... not gonna work now. So we're just gonna go straight face on this one. We got 11 damage. We're not gonna get to use our Temptress of Deceit card draw ability, but he can't kill either of them. So face roll, face roll. Kind of looks like she's shooting laser beams out into the cards, doesn't it? Just peering at those cards like, damn you. I wish I could attack first and then go in, but there's no way to have that set up unless they block. And then it's either I attack or I Interesting. Okay. So I'm only doing 4 there. Okay, so he's going to kill that and do 4 there. All right. That's a good exchange. I like that. And we win, apparently. Did we win? Oof, it's taking so long. The servers are getting bogged down. Oh man, what's going on? That's not good. That's what I thought. Servers down. Alright. Servers are back up. Okay, there we go. Only one person in trials right now. I wonder why. I really want to play trials so bad. Alright. More practice! Only 21 people online right now. Oh, come on. Need an opponent. You know, that's a good point. Maybe I will make a Trials deck in the meantime until we, That's a lot of shrines, man. I'm gonna have to draw that again. I like having Spoiled Aristocrat in my hand. Alright. Goodbye to Helm. Oh, man. I really hate to use a Wisdom Shrine first, but I have a feeling I'm going to need this Cathedral of the Night against Elves. So I really need a second Dominion Shrine right now. Good grief, 3 lamps. There we go. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, so we got our 2 level requirements. Unfortunately, it's way backwards. That's a terrible start. Oh, well, look at this. That worked out really well. I meant to play my Vampiric Touch and then Shadow Step Assassin. I didn't actually mean to use that skill, but hey, if you're going to put a target out there like that, I mean, too good to be true. So it looks like he's playing an Elves deck. We've seen Dominion already, but remember, Dominion are a bunch of Elves. Elf Priest, for example. Wait a minute. Elf Priest. Namir works off of... the Order deck works off of Priests as well, doesn't he? Is there synergy there? Alrighty. It looks like we can probably lamp. But green has a lot of artifact removal. Let's throw a lamp out there and see what happens. If it gets taken out or not. course, we draw into our other Cathedral of the Night. As if we really needed that right now. Yep. There it is. Oh my god. Ah, that just happened. That was bad. So you say, wow, a tricolor deck. So you say you think Lamp needs a nerf. You just saw how easily I lost my Lamp. Why would you think that? Oh my god. He just did the same thing I did to my last opponent. I think Unicorn needs a nerf. That's what I think. Boom, there you go.
Look to the sky, out to the stars, believe what you find, no matter where you are, you can go.
Really? A helm on a... Well, that's interesting. Why in the world? Did not expect that. That seems quite interesting. Well. So we need a Swiftblade Assassin. And I think that's it. Oh, man. Alright, we're gonna have to bait out the, hopefully that's enough. We're gonna have to bait out the... Okay, he can still block with it, but he can't, yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're good now, we're good now. We got range. Oh, he's gonna Chalice! And Fairy. Or Fairy, Fey Charm. Okay, so this goes to Chalice. Fey Charm goes here. Could I kill my own unit? I can block my unit, but he'll kill my unit. This unit. Alright. Ooh, that's a good play. Wow, he sacks mine too. That's a good play. Good play indeed. I was hoping for a sacrifice, so I could sacrifice this, but I guess it didn't work. So, yeah, I'm gonna select that target. Wow. Yes, we're gonna pay 1, keep him on the board. Faye's going to die. This was essentially a removal play, because once our turn kicks in, the helm is going to. I mean, I could have put a. Could have put perhaps an implant on her and kept her alive, but she's going to get a -1 and die. I don't know why. She was going to die anyway. That was kind of a waste. I guess he got life out of it. Alright, we can't block. Man, look at this. And he's going to use that Chalice again, isn't he? Yep. Look at this guy go. We may actually lose to Chalice. Oh, that was a mistake. Why did he do that? He's just sacrificing his Moon Priestess for no reason? Very strange. Alright, so we're gonna kill the Fae. He's got one left, which means he can't do anything about it. He's probably going to... What? Oh, that doesn't activate, does it? Damn it. He's probably going to sacrifice this. I knew it, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to wind up losing the Chalice because I don't think this deck runs any... Oh my god, look at this. This is an interesting deck. Tricolor, one level only. Holy cow, look at this. So, why is it that it can attack, can't block, but when he uses Fae, all of a sudden he's able to attack? He's not going to use it as that anyway. Wow, I am thoroughly impressed by this. I do have 2 Cataclysms, believe it or not. I could have used a grappling hook and pulled the fairy. I don't have the mana for it. But I'm gonna lose to this stupid Chalice. This is nuts. And then he's gonna sacrifice. Yeah, it's a complete removal. Holy cow. Then he's gonna get 8. Holy cow. Wow. What the hell was that? I lost and I gained 3. That's not... Oh, that's because my 300 weekly, okay. Wow. I'm gonna have to remember that. That was a crazy deck. And it's... Whoops. There is nothing that gets rid of... There's no artifact removal in here. So when it comes to things like Chalice, or artifact removal in general, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Whenever we run into those, this deck has a weakness to artifacts. Fair enough. Okay, so on to trials, because that's my thing. We're going to start a trial, and we're going to draft. Oh. How good is Jin Battlemaster? Jin Battlemaster is really good, actually, because it takes 4 damage to remove it in creature combat. Now, it can be removed by, like, you know, noxious fumes or an assassinate or something, because it is only technically a 2/2. However, creature combat, it takes 4 to kill it, and it does 4 damage. So it's good. I would say it's a middle of the road card, however, because it's not one of the greatest, but it's not the weakest either. It's just kind of, if you're playing a solid wisdom deck, it's a good creature body to have in your deck, but it's kind of mid-level. Do I want to go Firestorm? Or do I want to go with Occultism? So this is red-black, this is red-blue. The problem with taking the advanced heroes in trials is most of them require 3 levels, and that's let's go with Zash. I was thinking of Nepharos, but I've played so much Corruption in Trials lately. So Phoenix. Phoenix is definitely great in Trials. Contraption is not good, Frost Elemental is not good, and neither is Renovation Facility. Wow, none of these are good. I guess it's going to be Frost Elemental. Flame Serpent! So what we're looking... Oh, but Dust Titan is so good, though. See, here's the problem. Again, when you play advanced heroes in Trials, Dust Titan requires 2 Wisdom levels. Zash the Annihilator's skill requires 2 Rage levels, which means we need 2 Rage and 2 Wisdom. Essentially 4 levels for a full deck. In Trials, with only 46 cards, 4 levels is not all that great. We already need 2 Rage levels for Firestorm, so we're going to go with Flame Serpent because we already need those 2 anyway. Goblin Fireworker is really solid. Totem of Swiftness. Can't count on getting Shaman, so let's go with Goblin Fireworker. GPE is really good in this case. Boiling Blood is nice, but we're going to go with GPE because it does artifacts and spells. So spells like you know, your curses and things, we're going to take care of those. Another Flame Serpent. So essentially we got 10 damage. That's our win condition right there. Boom. Lightning Elemental is okay. Sleep is okay. Boiling Blood is... I guess we're going to go with a ragey style deck. Do I want to go with a Boiling Blood? I'm going to go with Lightning Elemental, actually, because it's super fast. Library Guard is a great card. Draws a card. Fireball, always take fireballs. Gin of Wishes, Unstable Reactor. Unstable Reactor I like. And I saw it in last one of the previous trials I played. Because if you think about it, at the end of your turn it gets 1. No one's really going to try to remove Unstable Reactor. I did. I targeted it specifically because I thought about it for a second. Was like, crap, that's got to die. Because what happens is each turn, it itself is an artifact, so it gets a +1. And if there's any other artifacts played, like if I played a Restless Tomb and this went up 2 levels and it was already up to 3 already. When it hits 5, it does a 2 damage AoE to everything. That kills most things. So it's kind of a it's an AoE in waiting basically. Airship Explorer is interesting. The problem is you draw a card, but then you discard it. So you're actually cycling through your deck faster, and we know there's mill decks out there in Trials. We really don't want to go with that. So it's going to be Spectral. Oh man, again, it's going to be a Golem because it's a cheap play, and I don't want to go to 4 levels. Disciple of Zash is really good. It's also really good with our Frost Elemental, for example. Library Guard is powerful. I'm gonna go with Disciple of Zash. Fireball. Sleep, Horizon, Fireworker. Let's go with the Fireworker. Man, poor picks here. Thalmic Reflector. It's really not all that great, and again, it requires 2 Wisdom levels, so we got to stay away from those cards. We've made the conscious decision to stay away from 2 Wisdom levels. Gin of Wishes is okay, but I look at the top 3 cards of my deck, and if I have a spell or artifact, I get to put them in my hand. Well, I've only got 2 spells and 1 artifact, so not really all that much value. So I guess basically it's word of knowledge. Draw a card for each of your Wisdom levels, then discard that many cards, and then draw a card. So I mean, it's dangerous to cycle cards that much, but we'll go with it. Lizard Barbarian is fair, but I think the Giganodon is kind of... Well, we don't really need much of a win condition, though, right? Because we do have our 2 Flame Serpents. This is an early game. Let's go with another early game. Well, I'm glad the stream is helping. I appreciate. Thank you for that compliment. Zoo deck. I don't know. We'd have to think about that one. I haven't actually looked at trying to make a zoo deck out of this. Interesting. Blue, I think. You might want to try blue. So yeah, what am I doing? Oh yeah, GPE. We're gonna run 2 GPEs. That's enough. That's essentially our removal. Technically, we have artifact removal again with Goblin Fireworkers, but we don't really count those as artifact removal as much. Goblin Warrior. I guess we're gonna go with the sleep, just to kind of put something. Another fireball. Gotta love those fireballs. And again, we get two shamans. All right, so I mean, we could have picked a couple totems earlier, but we didn't know we were going to get into the shaman, so it's going to be a Goblin Warrior. Disarm is interesting, and it's actually an instant. I may go with that, but I do have a Lizard Barbarian, so in the sake of going for now we have 2 Lizard Barbarians, so we draw into those sooner. We draw into 2 Golems now. And then here's the Djinn Battlemaster. Now so Djinn Battlemaster is kind of a middle ground card. It may be a lot better in Trials. I haven't tried it out. Disarm is also a very good card in the sense that you can attack other creatures and it's an instant. So, or if you go face and you know that they're going to attack or block, once that's set up, you play your Disarm. They don't kill your creatures and you kill them. It's kind of a tricky deck. But I'm going to go with Djinn Battlemaster just to try him out in Trial and see how it works. Disquisitive Spirit, a little bit more card draw. No. No. I'm going to go with speed on this one. I'm going to go with speed and... Well... How much card draw do I have? One library guard. But that's it? Oh, and a Word of Knowledge. Okay, let's go with card draw. So here we have Contraptionist, which is not useful, Renovation Facility, which is not useful, and Disarm. So we are going to get a Disarm. Another GP. Alright, so we're getting some really poor picks. This is not going to go very far in Trials. I don't want another Golem, though. I guess we're going to go with another Golem. I don't want more than 2 GPEs. That's too much. Astral Drive for card draw. This is getting bad. We need some more power. Nope, Flash Freeze for removal. Another Fireball. Huh. Ram is actually okay. This is another Fireball. Alright, we're gonna go with Ram. And wow, this deck is probably gonna go about 5. I've got 1 Unstable Reactor, which is an AoE, 6 Wisdom Shrines, 9 Rage Shrines, 4 Fireballs, Flash Freeze for some removal. That works well with Disciple of Zash. Same with Frost Elemental with Disciple of Zash. Astral Dive for some card draw. We can charge... do I have a Sleep? I have a Sleep. We can charge that up. Disarm, Word of Knowledge. So we got a Muscation Phoenix we can actually charge up with 2 with their GPEs. That's a sticky. Ram. 2 Flame Serpents. Some early game. Alright, let's see. You know, let's play 1 game and see what happens. Reactor gets +1 energy for every artifact on the board, to include itself. Once Unstable Reactor hits 5 energy, it does 2 damage to everything on the board. It's essentially a controlled AoE. So it does 2 damage to all creatures, and it does 2 damage to all heroes. Potentially you could kill yourself, yeah, but... let's keep that. I got a lot of good early game cards here. So, something I lost, I think I was 9-2, and I lost, and I was robbed of my 10 win. I went up against an elf deck that was all 3 and 4 speed cards. I couldn't touch it. The deck was specifically drafted with 3 and 4 speed cards only, and it was untouchable. It was so fast that my deck couldn't handle it, and I died too quickly. I couldn't block anything. It was crazy. Yes, it does include itself, yeah. You think it can go 7 wins? I like your optimism, Prophet. I see some weaknesses in this deck, but... well, not necessarily a weakness. It's just the cards I have aren't of the best value. I have a lot of... so cards like Disarm, they don't have a lot of value. They're a medium value because in certain situations this will allow me to maintain board control or gain board control, a little bit of a tempo gain. But it only happens once. It's only one spell and then it's gone. And if it's not played correctly, right now would be a great time to play Disarm. Then you just wasted your spell. You know, it doesn't have any sticking presence. In Trials, you want to make sure that you're picking cards that have an immediate impact on the board, kind of like a 2-for-1 type of thing. And I can't block this, so that sucks. So, for example, GPE hits the board, it's a 2-1, and it destroys something in return. And it has a 3 it has a third because whatever it's destroyed, that cost can be pumped into another card. So it actually does 3 things. It stays on the board, removes, and adds energy. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So is he going to block it? I mean... He shouldn't, because he's got a 4-speed elf that's a 2-2. He can continually do 2 damage to me all day long, and I can't do anything about it right now. But the only thing I could do would be... Uh-oh. So I can't remove a Might Emblem with my GPE, so... Oh, and I'm drawing all shrines. Like, really? I'm literally drawing all shrines. He's not gonna block with this. It'd be silly to. Fortunately for me, I'm winning the race because it's 4-2 right now. I'm doing 4 damage for his every. Okay, now it's gonna be 2-2. But I can kill one of these, and I can disarm it. I can also, so I can disarm up to 2. So what happens is I can run my Goblin Warrior into the Golem, disarm the Golem so that I don't lose my Goblin Warrior, and then disarm the Elf. I can't block it, I can't kill it, but at least it does 0 damage to my face. So, and then I do 2 damage with the Lizard Barbarian, still maintaining a little bit of an edge as far as the life game goes. Oh, yeah, look at that. I have 3 fireballs. Somebody tell me where they are in my deck, because I really need them right now. I can kill Goblin with Gnome, but I don't have anything to charge with, and I kind of want to save this. Holy Shrine Weaver. Holy Shrine Weaver. Let's see what he does. I'm thinking if he does do that... Okay, so he's going to make that trade instead. It really doesn't matter. Ah, but now it does. Aha! So that's one use of Disarm. Unfortunately, I can't kill this thing without a Fireball. This is... Wow, this is bad. Like, I have 15 shrines in my deck, and I have half of them in my hand. Hey, well-paid butt doctor, what's going on, man? Yes, he is still ahead on the board now, and there's nothing I can do at this point. See, this is what... Yeah, see, my... I guess I need to go for Firestorm. This is... You cannot win if you continually draw shrines. I have no board presence whatsoever. And again, like I was saying, all 3 and 4 speed. This is if you can draw draft in Trials and you've got a nature deck, draft all 3s and 4 speeds and you're virtually untouchable. Holy crap, look at this. Luckily, I have 1 4 speed, which means I can block this. I can block. I can't block him because he's got the elf commander. Oh my god, this is nuts. You cannot win when you play Shrine Weaver. Oh my god. So luckily I have Firestorm, which is going to clear his... well, it won't clear the Sun Chaser, alright. Without the Disciple of Zash and my Annihilation. Oh, man. I can't block him. Oh, we're done. We're toast. The deck is potentially good, but I haven't seen it because all I see are shrines. Holy shnikes. Look at this. So that goes there. That goes there, I guess. Yeah, I guess, because I'm dead. Yeah, there's no way around it. I mean, 4, 2, even if I skip 1, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I'd have to kill 3 of them, potentially. There's no way I can kill 3 of them. It was a losing battle. Yeah, look at this. That is insane. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Play another one? Sure. Sometimes you just can't win. I can't even get a consolation prize right now. Alright, I probably shouldn't have queued again because there's nobody here. But maybe I can get a rematch. Oh, man. Yeah, it's like I was saying, if you are able to draft all 3 and 4 speed creatures and your opponent can't match those speeds, especially when it comes to elves and you have things like Swift, you're just outmatched. There's nothing you can do about it. You got to spend all your time trying to remove all those cards, and meanwhile, if you're removing those cards, you're losing tempo and not able to play your own cards. The only way to maintain board advantage is to flood the board with twice as many slow cards to the point where you're beating him down quicker, and he's forced to block your cards and kill your cards, your creatures, instead of going for face because he's faster. So, I mean, you have to force him into that situation. Yep, nope, we're going to do a rematch here, so. Alright. We're going to probably have to... So the other thing is, this deck may be a lot better than it leads on, but with only a few people playing Trials, there's not a wide variety of decks, so you don't really know. It's hard to say. I'm going to keep it because I have a Fireball in my hand, and I have a sneaking suspicion he's going to play something that's going to require a Fireball. Okay. Does he have that 1/1 elf? No, no he does not. Alrighty then. Song requests are open, by the way, guys, and no one has done a bank heist tonight. Keep in mind, those puzzle bucks are still accruing. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you guys were looking for my stream last night and you did not find it, that's because I wasn't streaming last night. For the foreseeable future, the next few months probably at least, I won't be able to stream on Sundays anymore. I'm going to be able to stream on Mondays, and then I think I'm going to switch it to Monday, Tuesday instead of Sunday, Monday. It's just the way life happens, and I'm not going to be able to do Sundays for a while. So, but the reason I was bringing that up is because we're probably going to have another VIP raffle here sometime around mid-June. I'm thinking maybe a week into open beta. So that's the 22nd of June, right? Because the 15th is the open beta. So probably a week after open beta, I'm going to have, we're going to do another VIP raffle, so. And this one may be based on Fuzzle Bucks, so the more Fuzzle Bucks you have, the more tickets you can buy. So keep that in mind. Fireball, boom, because it's a 3-speed. I think I'm going to lose this one already. I have nothing. Okay, so I have a Phoenix, luckily. Oof, it's going to be rough. I'm sorry, Prophet. You know, life sucks sometimes. If you'd like to help me buy a winning lottery ticket so I can stream 24/7, well, not 24/7, I gotta sleep at some point, but I can stream 7 days a week, you know, make sure you buy me the winning lottery ticket, though. Don't just buy a regular lottery ticket. Let's see. How the hell do I get rid of that thing? Well, because I cannot get rid of that thing, I'm going to play my own Disciple Dash and see what happens there. So that's going to make golems for a while. 2, 4, 45, 5, 4, 5. I don't think that works exactly. I can't pick 4 and 5 twice. Oh my god, look at this. Yep, it's gonna go the same way as last time. I really, really hate to do that, because generally speaking, you're playing a GPE to kill one golem, and you're just installing the inevitable because he's able to spawn another golem. But in this case, it allows me to kind of maintain pace with the 2 that he's at. With the disarm, I can take care of both of these and then I'll be up. But it's the second he drops these 3 and 4 speed elves, I'm done though. I have, he's got board superiority. I can't push face and I need to. Sure, so that GPE managed to take out 2 golems. I'm okay with this. I really need my my Firestorm. Really need the Firestorm. We're gonna put out the Phoenix. Is he gonna block it? He's probably gonna block it. He doesn't. Interesting, because I can block with my Phoenix and not lose it. I wonder why he didn't do that. This is going to come in really, really handy, and the Phoenix will survive. And with a GPE, it only costs 1. Astral Dive is 1. I won't be able to charge this back up to 3, unfortunately. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not good. Incoming Firestorm. I got 2 turns to do it, though. Shit. Oh, God. I don't have any mana to ping it. No! I don't know what he's trying to do. Fracker. Knew he was going to do that. Oh, I need that Firestorm bad. So what can we do? If we sleep her... And its powers can't be activated. I don't think that... Let's sleep her anyway. I don't think that means... we'll try it. Oh, shit! Ah! Oh, yeah, that was dumb. So what I meant to do was keep the GPE. I forgot it gives you one extra card, and then out of all your cards in your hand, you choose the one that goes back in your deck. I was like, oh, GPE, that's the one I want. Whoops, no, that's the one I was selecting to go back into my deck. I meant to GPE this. But the cool thing is that's back in my deck now, because I can use that GPE later on to help buff up my Phoenix again. Yeah, he can still use Fey Charm. See, that's crap. Alright, well, we're going to wipe the board.
All he thinks about is tomorrow.
Interesting. Why would you play an Obelisk? I mean, it's card draw, but... Back comes the Phoenix. Alright. Unfortunately, that really hurt us. But he's down to 11, so we got 3 here. Jin Battlemaster's coming on the board. Frost Elemental's coming on the board. Unfortunately, we lost our Zash, which would have helped utilize our Frost Elemental. Alright, so he just played Reverence, which means everything he has is going to cost 1 less, so he's going to drop a ton of stuff. So that's a 3-speed, which means it has to be blocked, because we only have 6 life. I can't win the race at this point, so I'm playing behind. Jin Battlemaster, of course, will take this out easily. If I draw the worm, 3, 8... I need to draw 2 worms. Oh, this is good, though. So, ooh, hold on. 3, 6 is 5. I need the worm. I don't have it. So we lightning this guy and freeze him. Then we Jin Battlemaster, which blocks this guy. This kills this guy. What we're doing is we're setting up for a lethal next turn. Okay, so Jin Battlemaster blocks this guy. He can't attack with this one. We have 3 in hand, which brings him down to 8. This brings him down to 5. So we need to draw into the Fire Serpent or unblockable. Man, look at this. All right, so I can Fireball this guy, but then I don't have it for face. Elves are strong. Oh my god. Can't block him. Man, that's crazy. Six, 9, 10, 11. Problem is he can prevent that from happening. 2/4. Oof. Ah, the problem now becomes it's unstoppable. Okay, so these are exhausted, so he can block with these two. He can't block this, so that's 2 damage. That's 6, 7, 8. I need 3 more damage. The problem is he can block this Muscation Phoenix. If I play Flame... No, I gotta go Flame Serpent. Because Flame Serpent is unstoppable. God damn it, I knew it. Oh, I knew it! Frickin' 1 short. Yeah, perhaps, Horrid, you're right. I could have played the trick of, you know, play Fireball last. Ugh. Good grief. It really doesn't matter because I have no mana left to cast the second Fireball. I drew basically 1 turn too late for what I needed to. Yeah, I can't block with these, and I can't use the Fireball. So, I mean, I don't even know why he's doing that. They can't be blocked. I have no mana. I can't stop them. Oh. Yeah, well, so I'm not playing another Trials tonight because it's the same guy, and obviously his deck is far superior to mine. So we're not getting anywhere at this point, are we? It's kind of silly because I'm allowing him to farm wins. So we'll retire that one for now since he's the only other guy playing Trials right now. God, that's so disheartening. Alright, so let's go back, and, no, Jin does not do double damage to hero. It only does double damage to creatures. There's only 30 people online. What happened? There was like 100 and some. We played a couple games of Trials, and then it just dumped like 100 people. It was like 120. Man. Need to maintain people playing this game. It's kind of weird, like, you know, if everyone played, it would be super fun and enjoyable, but no one's playing because no one's playing. You know what I mean? Like, no one's playing because no one's playing. Well, if you'd all just play, then there would be a problem. Alright, I'm going to grab some iced tea while we're queuing up here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'll be right back. Alright, still waiting for a queue here. Yes, as well paid says, you can think of a Jin as a 4/4 in combat against creatures, and a 2/2 against heroes, and it's also a 2/2 against things like instant spells like Noxious Fumes, Assassinate. It's also susceptible to those as well. And that's why it becomes a medium level card. Maybe a tier 2, maybe a tier 3+. Because when it's on the board, dealing with creatures on the board, it's superb. but it can be removed fairly easily, so. Oh, this cube's killing me. Sorcerer, welcome to the show. It's kind of a slow show, because there's just not a lot of people online all of a sudden. So I tried out Hex the other day. Spellweaver servers were having issues with trials over the weekend, and I just couldn't connect very well, so I decided to try out Hex. And it seems okay. It's a little bit different. I haven't played a lot of it. But what I don't like about Hex is on the left-hand side of your screen, the phases of battle flip way too damn fast. You just really can't track what's going on, and things are moving so fast. And I don't like the fact that you only attack face or nothing. And it's whether or not your opponent blocks you or not. I mean, some of the interaction was really strange. So I'm going to play Hex a little bit more, just to get used to it, and see if I really am appreciating Spellweaver and the goodness that Spellweaver has, or if I'm just biased and jaded against, you know, Spellweaver being all that great. So, you know, I want more to compare to. Okay, so we want Spoiled Aristocrat to start, but everything else is poor, so we're going to draw again. Yeah, he's decent. I would agree. So now we got our Dominion level, but we didn't have our Spoiled Aristocrat. That sucks. Yes, so okay, yeah, so Hex does have real instance, but by the fact of your phase is moving so fast, not being able to show everything, and then the way you set everything up, I would agree with Horrid that it's very slow. That kind of bothers me. So I can trigger this if I want, but do I want to lose a Shadow Step Assassin? Well, if I don't, then I take 4 damage, so we're all right. Remember, this is a Vamp Lamp implant. Vamp Lamp plant. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with something. Oh no! What are we going to lose? I have 4 helms. I can lose a helm. I do like the combat system. Oh, man. You're in a World of Hurt, Sorcerer, doing homework with an almost dead iPhone, trying to watch a stream, and no charger. You know what I'm going to say to that, you know, I mean... iPhones have specific chargers, Androids don't. It'd be easier to find an Android charger, but, you know. What do I want to do here? I really want this. So I'm going to do this. And then get that. And that's exactly the type of top deck I'm talking about. Get out of here. Boom. There we go. Now we didn't really lose any tempo. Oof. I really wish the cooldown on Vampiric Touch was less than 3. But arguably, if it was, it would be way too overpowered. So it looks like Library Guard's coming out, and that will kill the Ambushing Sharpshooter. Although we could Gross Experiment. The risk with Gross Experiment is it doesn't draw an implant, in which case it will die. This is a guaranteed card draw, and a guaranteed removal of the Ambushing Sharpshooter. There's our Vampirism, and we can use our Cathedral of the Night, our second one, to bring into the Vampirism, and that's all we can do, though. I mean, we do have a creature out. We have our Library Guard, so... Oh, wow. That hurts. That hurts. Soul Prison. Oh, hello, Tricky! So Tricky, look in the upper left-hand corner of the screen and tell me if you can help me fix this. Because the Google Drive file that is YouTube current song is stuck on Raining Tacos instead of auto-updating whatever is playing. I don't get it. Did I link the wrong file? Yeah. So anyway, gotta get rid of this. Gotta get rid of this. How do I get rid of that? Well, it looks like we will cycle cards this way. And then I will Gross Implant, Gross Experiment, and Metabolic Overcharger. Hells yeah! And we're going to play that just for S's and G's. I'm on your living room TV. Now that's freaking awesome. If you guys have seen the castle that is Shangri-La Tricky. Shangri-La, Shangri-Tricky. Being on his living room is pretty impressive, I gotta say. So I guess we're gonna Vampirism next turn. So we Vampirism with this implant on the Gross Experiment. That's amazing. Not only that, if we draw into another Metabolic Overcharger, it's gonna be freaking killer. Vampirism. And then that allows us to... Ooh. Ow. Yeah, if we do our third level, we're not going to be able to do anything but... What? What is this? Hey, guess what? Grappling hook. Check it. I'm actually going to... I could have done Vampirism, I guess, but watch this. Oh, where are you going? Get back here. Get back here. And he's unstoppable. Boom. Grappling hook for the win. Check it out. Yeah, I'm loving this deck. It has a weakness to artifacts, as we've seen earlier. Alright. Unicorn! Son of a... He didn't kill Vampire... Oh, because he had double unicorns, of course. What? Okay, so if you take out all my creatures, then Vampirism is not effective. So I get that. I see what he's doing, but it's still risky. Let's see here. Let's do some of this. If I helmet... So we're going to Library Guard. And Gross Experiment. No implants! Son of a mother! Alright, there we go. So we can kill one uni with a Library Guard. Unfortunately, this oh my god, Infernal Tribute. It's like he's... Is this a stream snipe? Wow. Look at this. Try it, meow? Well, check it out. Protostar, Scorpion Death. That is exactly... Sweet. I don't know what you did, Tricky, but you fixed it. It wasn't updating apparently or something. I don't know. Now you guys get to see what music is playing. And if we want to get real fancy later on, we can say a requested by if you guys want to request music. Put your name up on lights. Okay, so we're gonna kill this. We're gonna do that. We're going to do... Let's do this. Let's do that. And then we're gonna do that. And he's got no mana to do anything about it whatsoever. Oh, the update script was down. Ah. Is that update script on the drive? Is that something I can run from here? But... Update script? Where is that? I don't know where the update script is, but I'm curious. Anyway, it's fixed. Oh, it's on the desktop. Oh, the deep bot. Puzzlebot desktop, got it. Tracking. So, should I helmet? Do I really want a helmet? 3, 5, and then it gives me 2. He's probably going to block me anyway, but whatever. Oh, look at this guy going to watch Kung Fury. So I wonder why he didn't block with his unicorn. So this is the atypical Vamp Lamp setup. Either it wins by Vamp Lamp or it wins by implants, essentially, is how this works. There's a Cataclysm, interesting. Don't want Grappling Hook. I could use some card draw, sure, that'll work. Spoiled Aristocrat, I like it. Swiftblade Assassin. That's weird. Let's see. He's not blocking the unicorn. I wonder why. Oh, Flash Freeze. That's why. Okay, well, I still got this. I think this deck is quite strong. Its one weakness is... Okay, so I don't need Cataclysm, that's fine. Its one weakness is if you play a lot of artifacts, it has no way of dealing with artifacts. Is he really going to mill my Helm of Dominion now? Watch this. Play it. Here you go. Oh, Flash Freeze. Sacrifice a creature, and then he's gonna... Oh, he can't play the other one. Okay. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Just being a complete butt. Nope, can't do that. Not yet, anyway. But we can now. Hey-o! If he tornadoes me, I'm gonna be so pissed. Don't tornado. Don't tornado, thank you. Oh, holy crap. So I'm really liking the implants. It's such a huge burst. Got nothing. Got nothing in my hand. I knew you had that Mesmerizing Spirit, so I dumped my hand on purpose. Temptress of Deceit? Sure, why not? Let's kill that one. Draw some cards. Shadowstep Assassin. And wait. Because Shadowstep Assassin will kill your Hadari Rider. Actually, this was unstoppable, wasn't it? Yeah, that was a misplay. I forgot it's unstoppable, which means the Hadari Rider would have blocked it and it would have done 2 damage, so... Oh well, we'll get it next time. Can't melt what you don't got. That's right. Koro. Alright. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, look at this. Oh! That's even better. What are we drawing to? Another shrine, alright. And a spoiled aristocrat. Well, shit. Not gonna help us. Okay. Such a strong deck. There's so many ways to win.